Well, that just came out of nowhere. Woo! That was good. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. I'm going to raise some popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here. And that movie is Rob Peace. Rob Peace is directed and written. Is this his directorial debut? He also co-stars. Um, okay, so it is not. Okay. Okay, he did one other film. Um, yeah, it is written and directed by and co-starring Chiwetel Ejiofor, who also directed is phenomenal actor. He also previously directed the film The Boy Who Harnessed the Wind. I have not seen that film, so this is my introduction to him as a filmmaker, and it's really good. So, what is Rob Peace about? Well, it centers on the title character, Robert Deshaun Peace, sometimes known to his friends as simply Sean, and also known as Rob Peace, and he is um, a guy living in sort of a bad neighborhood, um, and he is um, the thing is that despite his circumstances, he's brilliant. He's a math prodigy. He's on the come up to being some kind of super duper, almost Will Hunting esque genius. But then his father, played by Ejiofor, is accused of committing a crime he swears he did not commit, that being the murder of two women in his building. And that begins to throw his plans for a loop. But taking the initiative, Peace, who eventually is played as an adult by newcomer Jay Will, who's phenomenal, takes his brilliance all the way to Yale, and is on the path to becoming, a real, using his brilliant mind to change the world. But when tragedy strikes his family and also the country, um, he is forced into regressing into the kind of criminal lifestyle that he was intentionally trying to get out of, much to his own destruction. And this is the story of his very important, um, but very sadly brief life, um, and the people who loved him. That's what this story's about. He was a real guy, and this is a story. Yeah, Rob Peace. So Rob Peace, great movie. Though, like, legitimately, this is one of the best films of the year so far, and it kind of came out of nowhere. It's like one of those films that, like, I didn't know it existed until like this week. Like, I saw a trailer for it. I knew it was coming out. I knew the title. I saw the poster, but I didn't really know what it was. And even from the trailer, I didn't quite know what it was. I went into this relatively cold, and I was enraptured by this. This was a really powerful story. This is what Primset Cinema would call a sad hood movie, but it's more than that. It has real authenticity to it. It's not cliched. It tells its story with realism in a way that is, they don't make movies of this stripe anymore. This feels like the something that you would see in the 90s that John Singleton or the Hughes brothers would direct. And I mean that as an absolute positive. It has that level of real authenticity as things like, Boys in the Hood, or Dead Presidents, or, something to that extent, South Central, Menace to Society, movies like that, Baby Boy. Like, it has that kind of realism to it, but also a little bit of things like Good Will Hunting and A Beautiful Mind in there too. And the cast is phenomenal. Uh, Jay Will, of course, who's a relative newcomer, terrific. Ejiofor, not only good director, terrific actor. Mary J. Blige, who we don't see nearly often enough in the acting world, phenomenal as Rob Peace's mother. We also got a surprisingly really decent supporting performance from Camila Cabello. Yeah, the pop star. She's in this, and as sort of a love interest and classmate of Rob Peace, who, you know, is seeing the path the man she's kind of loving is going down, much her distress. Michael Kelly is also really good in a small role. This is just a terrific movie, and it's a really... It doesn't have cheap, stupid cliches. It doesn't have dumb, forced moments you see in 100 movies like this. It's a story of a brilliant mind that was wasted, and the tragedy of that. And it's a story of this guy who tried so hard to get out of his situation and had the tools to do so, but couldn't. And you realize it's a story that maybe there's more Rob Pieces out there, which is really a tragedy. And that's what this movie is really hammers home in a really powerful way. The last scene in particular with Mary J. Blige is one of the most heartbreaking endings I've seen to a movie all year. I love this movie. I loved Rob Peace. This is one of the very best films of the year. And I'm going to give it... It was also the best film I saw yesterday. And I'm going to give it... Yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus. This is a terrific, underrated little movie. Go see it. It's really good. It's in theaters now. It's in actually quite a few theaters, but it's not getting a lot of attention. Please go see this movie. It's fantastic. So anyway, Rob Peace, 5 out of 5 stars plus. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Between the Temples, talked about it looks good. Piece by Piece, talked about it looks good. Slingshot, talked about it looks good. A Real Pain. We will be talking about it when it comes out. I've seen it. It's great. So, and it's a Red Band trailer, by the way. The Forge, talked about it. Doesn't look very good. It's a sequel to War Room, and look, I love War Room, not for the reason that was intended. I like it in the way that you say, oh, I love the Firing Squad, or I love Cool Cat Saves the Kid. It's that kind of... It's so bad it's good, you could call it. Gladiator 2, talked about it. I think this looks legitimately good. I know that people are giving this a lot of backlash. I don't know. It looks cool to me. I'm also not as attached to the first Gladiator as other people are. I think it's a good movie. So maybe that's it, too, is that I have a little bit of a distance that can make me appreciate this movie more. But anyway. And was your Stroma? Yes, there was footage, photos, and I think some footage of the real Rob Peace and the people who loved him. So, yeah, that's it. We will be back right after this for a review of My Penguin Friend, and then we're going to end off the day today with Stree 2, and tomorrow is Kel Mine. Tuesday, barring an embargo, we'll have an early review of My Old Ass, and then Wednesday we'll have a review of Stream, and more to come next weekend. And that's coming up. And that'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Love you all, class of missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me else or reviews lists and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything. And either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Rob Peace? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good, think I'm full of shit, comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all Raised on Popcorn. Make my mouth extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. Bye.